Alright, this is the DVRPF16 or the DVRU16. It's our real-time D1 DVR. This is a 16 channel. This DVR looks just like the DVRPF08, which is also a D1 DVR. So they're very similar in the looks, especially the front plate, almost identical. You have your navigational buttons over here for your playback. You got pause, play, rewind, and skip. And over here, you have indicator lights. This is just for indicating which cameras you have on, like 1, 2, and 3. Those will be lit up if you have those connected. Over here, this is the IR sensor. This is what allows the remote control to work. So just like any other device at home, if you were to cover that up or aim your remote, not at the DVR, then that wouldn't work. So keep that nice and clear. Over here, navigational buttons for your menus and enter to select. Pretty straightforward. That's just for navigating around your menus if you don't want to use a remote, or the USB mouse, which is connected over here. Also, a few other buttons such as record is pretty handy, so you can just hit record, start recording your cameras right off the bat from the front of the unit. Escape function and shift for other things, and then this is just a power button. So more importantly, let's take a look at the back of the unit. What kind of inputs and output it really has. So like I said, it's a 16 channel DVR, so there's 16 VNC video inputs. They're all right over here. And then you actually have a few video out choices. We'll start over here with a video out on top, and that's just for BNC video out, coax video out. Not as good quality there as you'll see over here with VGA. VGA goes to a computer monitor. You're going to get nice resolution off of that. And new in this model and the PF08, you got your HDMI. That's going to allow for a true HD playback. You got your 1080i going out of there. So HDMI is going to send video and audio out as well. So if you have a big screen TV or a big flat screen TV, definitely recommend picking up an HDMI cable, hooking it up. You won't be let down with the quality this thing can do. Over here, coming back, there's actually one more video out. That's a spot out, and that's just if you want to cycle your cameras through. Usually you see that being used in like a more enterprise level or industrial type setting. Over here we have 4 audio inputs. So this 16 channel DVR has 4 audio inputs, as well as 1 microphone in, so for a total of 5 really, and then 1 audio out right here, or you can just use the HDMI. This is your RJ45 jack for your Ethernet connection. So this DVR can be accessed via the net remotely on a PC or Mac or smartphone as well. And there's also another USB right above that, and that's just for the mouse or USB disk, and you can put it in the back or the front, it doesn't matter, it'll pick it right up. Over here, this is your RS232. This is for like a POS server, or if you have a PTZ block coming in from multiple PTZs, you can use that. That's more of an advanced feature. And over here is your RS45 input over here for your PTZ, as well as your alarm inputs. And the blocks that go in here, the terminals that's provided in the accessory case. Over here you have your DC 12 volts in. That's just where you plug it in for power, and then you got your power switch. So the PF16 is 16 channels, like I said, D1 recording across all channels at a real-time frame rate. That's 30 frames per second, so nice smooth video. This is a great DVR, and we're offering it at a credible price. If you're looking for D1 across 16 channels at real time, this is definitely a DVR for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was very informative for you. Okay, with every DVR you purchase, you're going to get this brown accessory box, and it has a bunch of handy stuff in it, so let's just take a look at it. First of all, your power supply, so you can plug your DVR into the wall. This brick connects to this cord, and then this 3-prong is going to just plug into a standard outlet, and then this will plug into the back of your unit, this little DC adapter here. In this bag we have some hard drive accessories. You won't see this if you got the unit with a hard drive, or you may see just one set of cable in case you got the DVRPF04. The PF08 and 16 have two because they can actually support 2 hard drives. Of course, you know, if you got a hard drive in the PF08, you'd only see one SATA cable in here in case you want to add another one yourself. So just some hard drive accessories. You also got your alarm block terminals and your RS-485 connections that will go in here. So these little guys go on the back of the unit on your alarm block input. Comes with this handy Ethernet cable, so you don't have to search around for one when you're trying to hook this thing into the net. This just goes into your router, so you plug one end to the back of the DVR and one end into the router. It doesn't matter which way it goes, you can do it any way. This is your remote control. This has all your basic functions like left, right, up, down, pause, play, all that stuff. Needs some batteries, but it's a pretty easy way to use the DVR, but I actually prefer to use this right here, which is your USB mouse. You just connect this thing in and it works right away. Just a standard computer mouse with a USB connection. This is the best way to navigate the menus. It's very easy. It's the fastest way to do things on it. I definitely recommend using the mouse. Lastly, we have the software CD. This thing is very handy. It's got your user manual on it. The user manual is very in-depth. I highly recommend you take a look at it. Anything you want to do on the DVR, there are instructions in the manual on how to do it. Motion detection, everything. It's all on there, and it's very in-depth. So definitely take a look at it. It's a great resource for you guys. There's also software on here for remote viewing and stuff like that. So a lot of useful stuff on here as well. Alright, that concludes it for the accessories for the DVRPF series. Hope you enjoyed the video.